Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hey baddies, it's April here with the Phoenix Collective. We are a group of like-minded individuals on a journey, a self-healing one here. We are lifting our vibe, right? We're stepping into our incarnated state, which we're all born as perfect individuals, right? That's our authenticity, and that's what the self-healing journey helps us reach. All right, and then in turn, we take what we've learned from this journey and we put it out there for the world and help uplift the consciousness to a higher vibration. And that's what we're doing today. All right. So I am an intuitive and a tarot card reader, and I bring messages to you to help you on the journey. And just kind of, I take a glimpse into the past. Okay. This is always the dipstick card, guys. It just tells us the energy that we've already established. And it kind of lets you know if this reading is for you. Okay. So as always, use tarot, use your discernment and your judgment. Use your intuition to figure out if that past energy feels like it resonates with you, then this message is for you. And if it's not, drop it for who it is for. Okay. But you know what I say? I don't even have to tell you, I'm sure, but I'm going to. Okay. All right. Just for the fact that you clicked on this message means that there's messages here for you. So stay on board for this whole reading because you're going to learn some cool new shit. All right. All right, so we take that energy from the past and reclaim it, right? And then we take a look and see what that energy, that established energy, is telling us about what's going on right here, right now. And then we take a glimpse into the future, right? That way. And the path that we're on, okay? So future cards always show you where you're headed. What's the most likely outcome? But I also say something else, don't I? If you don't like what I have to say, change it. We have free will down here, folks. So we don't, if we see a direction that we're headed, right? This is a metacognitive tool. It allows the mental process and the internal process come alive. And if we look at that and it makes us feel a certain kind of way in our stomach, that's a feeling, right? And that's telling us that something about this situation just isn't right. So we need to make some changes, all right? So you can do that real easy, and that's the beauty of tarot and why it is so helpful on the self-healing journey, all right? So as y'all know, my collective is growing and growing and growing, and I love all of you. Mwah! Thank you. Put your imprint on my channel, okay? Like, subscribe, or follow me. Depends on if you're watching me on YouTube or if you're watching me on Facebook. And leave some comments, okay? This allows me to kind of feel your energy, and it puts your thumbprint onto my channel, and I can pick up your energy a little more easy that way, all right? So I love all the people that I talk to on a regular. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you here now. I put my time, effort, sweat, blood, tears. This is my second time recording this because I lost my first one somehow, and I can't recover it. I've tried and tried now, but this message is a real important one. So round 2, here we go. All right, ain't nothing gonna hold us down. Ain't no one gonna hold me back. Oh no, got to keep on grooving. I'm really in an energy right now of determination and forward movement. All right, so this message will get out there. All right, so as I was saying, I put work into this, guys, and I also have a day job, a 24-hour job. I am a resident manager of a sober living facility. So I've got other things going on in my life, but this is first and foremost for me because it is my mission and my purpose. And the amount of time that I can dedicate it to is financial. So please donate, okay? If you'd like, or hit me up for a personal reading, because that income goes right back into what I do and allows me to focus on what I love, which is all of you and my collective. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards real quick again. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. And I'm pretty sure I already know the message because I already did this once, but I'm going to see what cards pop up. All right, because I gotta feel some new energy here, all right, and see what I missed or why I have to redo this. So that means new cards. So I'll be right back. This will be quick, painless, promise. You won't feel a thing. Okay, in the past, what do we got? All right, so I pulled a subconscious card right away. Spirit's kind of telling me to pull a subconscious card for each one of these shuffles today. Okay, and or right now, and I think maybe that's what was missing in my first video. I don't know. So in the subconscious for the past, I got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Okay, and now this says awakenings cannot be forced. Okay, the time that it takes for each awakening, and I think I'm on my fourth. Each time I jump timelines. Okay, so I don't mind them. Okay, they're just pivotal lessons, and as we step into 2025 and we're completing cycles, we're probably feeling like we're going through another one. We're also feeling the energy of the full moon in Cancer. This is the first full moon of the year. It's on the 13th, so in 2 days. So we're just kind of feeling that preemptive, like, ooh, collective energy of letting go of things that don't serve us, okay? And all the energy and resistance of people that we're letting go of or things we're letting go of. And like a lot of times, okay, I can promise you guys that this Hangman energy is not you holding yourself back. It's all that other clusterfuck bullshit from your past that is for some reason latching onto you because you're growing, okay? You're growing. And you're at a high vibration, right? You're at such a high vibration that really, you can't even feel it. So you don't know why. You know what I mean? Because you're just doing your thing and you're out there and you're healing yourself and you're feeling great. You're attracting new soul tribe. You got great people around you. You're supportive. You're loved. You're safe. Everything's going good. But there's just some lingering bullshit. And that's all that Hangman energy is that time, that the time that was necessary for you to expand your beliefs and see things from a different perspective. So as our timeline gets higher, right, and we move into our highest timeline, we're able to kind of look down now and kind of see things differently, right? But we needed time to create that and to be able to see that. So now we're moving forward, but all of that and those people from our past, we love and we thank for the lessons that they've given us now, right? Because we've elevated. We kind of look at that now, and we're kind of having to clean it up a little bit, right? Because as you elevate and evolve, people want to hold on to you and pull you back, because your growth shows their weaknesses. It shows that maybe they were the problem or that they still have a problem. Okay? Because I can guarantee your life looks fantastic. Because I feel fantastic. All right? And so my energies, I step into your energy, right? Through my meditation and connecting into the prana today, the life force energy. I feel fantastic. So you must feel great. All right. I don't have any anxiety. I don't have any reservations. I'm super, super excited about the future and all the possibilities. All right. But we still have all this other residual energy that's still hanging out. Energy doesn't just go away. If it's unresolved, it'll hang there. Okay, so we need to do some alchemy, right? And we're good at this now, right? We're super good at taking all the bullshit that gets hurled our way, like that, and we harness it, and we transmute that into a catalyst for growth and change, right? So if we are getting energy hurled at us from other people, miserable people, okay, miserable people, all right, because it's real easy to see now, but it's real easy to also forget how that felt. Okay. Remember, especially if we're living sober, we've learned how to handle our emotions. We've stepped into purpose. We have goals. We have, things that are coming to life for us, right? Like we've changed. Okay. but we forget what it feels like to still be kind of crippled, maybe in addictions, or like that group mentality of retaliating on other people, or having to villainize people, like being in the fucking like trenches of fucking like absolutely mental in slavery. Okay, these people are trapped in a hell of their own making. All right, and if they are causing us issues, or if there's been issues you've been kind of gray rocking, or you know what I mean, like ignoring, that need to be addressed. Like, we are in our personal power. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. So because the cards I picked was, this is the Nine of Swords. It's, I can be brave and act despite anxiety. So when we think about those things in the past, right? All right, so you see those. So there's 9 swords there, right? And 3 of those are the reality. Okay, and the rest is made up bullshit, and that's what's coming at us, and we're just it doesn't sit with us well. All right, but we're kind of inundated with it, so we have to do something about it. Okay, we have to, because we're in our personal power and we can't allow people to treat us that way. So we're going to take those 3 swords, right? The truth, the ones that actually are valid, right? And we let go of the things like that aren't true, right? But then we take those real truths, okay? And these are receipts and facts, right? All right, threats that we have documentation of, people that we have. We're gathering all the proof and evidence, right? Text messages, threats, that kind of stuff. Like, that's actually we can do something about, because we're standing up for ourselves, right? Yeah, we're standing up for truth, and very determined, because I've got the Chariot here, which is forward movement. I know when to act and when to let things go, right? So we're letting go of like all this stupid shit, like that, like we know is not true. Remember, these are sick people, right? And and a lot of, like, when you're at a lower vibration, negativity can get into real easy. And some people feel like that if they say lies long enough, that they believe them. But these are real sick people, right? And they take group mentalities, and they need to hold on to these truths, these lies that they've created so much, because exposing the truth of them will expose them and who they are. So we're gathering our facts and our evidence, and we're moving forward, and we're not putting up with that shit. Okay? Truth tellers, truth speakers, we have personal power. Okay? And we have positive contacts, we have supportive people around us. The truth of who we are is very clear and very known, right? Okay, because we've acted with integrity and in alignment with who we are, and we don't even have to say it. It's just known. It's clear, because, we live and breathe it. That's just who we are. And it's real easy to see now, because lies can't sustain. They're on a faulty foundation, so they crumble. But we're no longer willing to let people put up with that kind of stuff. Okay, when you give people an out and you ignore that kind of behavior, right? You take that karma on as your own. I don't want their karma. Fuck, I don't want to live in that hell, right? Do you? No. Okay, so we're moving forward with clarity and determination. We're letting go of all the fuckery, mental attacks. You guys, spells, magic, negativity, evil eye, stink eye, gossip, hate speech. That doesn't necessarily mean that these are practicing witches or anything, that they're in the kitchen with a cauldron cooking up spells and hurling it your way. I don't know, they might be, but that's kind of stupid. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, because that'll backfire, right? And when you're at a high vibration and you're a light being, you're protected. You're very much protected. So all of that goes right back to them. And I see some out of control people around you. In your past, anyway. Yeah, they're holding on to anything they can, because they have nothing left. Okay, and everything they're holding on to, I just have a picture of like a pillar that's just crumbling, because it's not reality, it's not truth. Okay, so that all that intention, okay, what they tried to cook up for you is coming right back to them, and it can't really penetrate you. Don't fuck with the chosen ones, right? All right, so this feels like your energy. If you're in some high vibe and shit, you've got a lot of good things going on for you. Happiness, support. You're moving forward in your life, really, in your own little world. But you gotta play a little bit of cleanup right now. You gotta like put away take out some old trash. This message is for you. All right. And if you're on the other side of this, if you are absolutely like mad dogging and like in your own fucking bullshit fucking delirium, cross watchers, this message is also for you. And if not, stick around. Just because you clicked on this message means there's shit in here for you. I'm gonna shuffle some cards and see what's going on right here, right now. All right, let's see what's going on right now. All right. In the subconscious, first and foremost. Okay. Getting some third party fuckery. Okay, so what this means, I mean, because of the heart, that oftentimes this gets misconstrued as being like a boyfriend or somebody cheating on you, which it definitely can be, but really it's just deception, dishonesty, pain, hurt from other people. Okay, this can be two coworkers, this can be a boss, this can be family members, this can be like people at church, this can be, you know what I mean, family, this can be it could be a relationship. All right, it could be roommates. Really, what this really is this people that have, okay, when you're the star, when you're going places, when you're shining bright, when you're in your auric field and you know your own energy and you know where you're going and you see it and you're actually going for it, there's a perceived threat that you, excuse me, when I cough during a reading, that means somebody is trying to attack my throat chakra and keep me silent. But it's not going to work. Not today, Satan. All right? Okay. When there's a perceived threat, all right, that your energy threatens them because it makes them look bad. Because they feel like if you shine, then they can't. They're threatened by you, okay? And it's nothing that you've done, okay? It's not your own karma. It's just who you are, all right? And I can't stress enough, I don't want anybody ever to just allow that, okay? Because we're standing in our personal power now, right? We're at a high enough timeline that it's not going to work anyway, okay? It's just not, okay? Because the truth about you is seen and it's evident. It's clear. It's clear, all right? And you're supported and loved, and it would just be laughable, okay? So I got we're healing, okay? This is showing that we're healed, okay? We're moving forward. We're out of this dark night of the soul, this into our spiritual awakening, right? We're not waiting anymore. We've got forward movement. We've sifted through all this fuckery, right? And now we're kind of fucking afraid of people. I hate to say it, but like, it's caused a fear and a distrust in new situations, okay? That needs to go away, all right? Because it can't penetrate anymore, okay? We've pulled out all these swords, guys. We've pulled out each and every one of them. All right, we've evaluated it for what it is. And like I said, we've got people still holding on to us because that's exposing them. All right? They're kind of looking a fool because you plainly, we see you. I see you. Okay? The world sees you. Okay, for who you are, right? And so does the divine, right? And the divine has had enough, okay? All right, you've completed all your karma, you've passed all your tests. So now, 2025, completion. So what's happening? That Wheel of Fortune has turned and it's all getting returned to sender right now. Okay, so all this bullshit that has been done to you, it's going back on them, and they're feeling it. They're feeling it. So they're grouping up again. They're trying to figure out any last ditch effort things to do to come and get into your subconscious and try and take you down. But really, they don't realize it. But all they're doing, all that energy, they're sending your way. You are harnessing it. You're taking that energy because you're a master at this now. We're alchemists. So now we've got all this negative energy. What do? We push it into Mother Earth. We alchemize it. We transmute that bullshit into a catalyst, right? For change, all right? Because we're not going to put up with it. Nope, we aren't, all right? We're going to do what we need to do with that, take care of it, or give it to the proper authorities to take care of. And then, what are we doing? Because, okay, what I'm picking up with this card, this is people stealing from you. But really what I see this card as right now is you holding on to the past, and now you need to release those truths, okay? That they need to be spoke. All right? And so you've been keeping parts of your personal life hidden. You need to open up and about deceptive and manipulating people, because if you, by holding that in, they're going to do this to other people. Right? And then you're owning that. All right? It can't sit with you anymore. You need to deal with that properly, to leave space. Because guess what? If this hasn't already come in for you, it's on its way. Okay? And I'm feeling like by the full moon, by the 13th, this is what's heading towards you. The Knight of Cups. And knights don't mess around. They're fast. Super, super fast. Okay? And he's bringing with you that cup of love and messages. So this is messages coming towards you, and this doesn't necessarily mean romantic love, but it can. Definitely can. But this is real, honest, pure and hearted soul family, soul tribe messages coming towards you, okay? And let's see, what did I write down? Good news is on the way, and a new source of spiritual inspiration, okay? And that's what was channeled to me earlier. And I really see that. Hey, I see it. All right. I see it. We have really been working hard, right, on personal growth and change, right? And I can only speak for myself. So, and I can say that, yes, I have been taking courses and learning about energy work, right? Hypnosis, developing my tarot skills, bringing messages of healing to all y'all, right? Developing my channel. Okay, and really learning about my emotions and my subtle body, right? That when the student is ready, a teacher appears, okay? And that's what I see coming towards you. A new spiritual modality, and that's coming quick. All right, that a new spiritual. This is a new part of your journey. Okay, so a completion also means a new beginning. All right, and it's coming quick. All right. And that there is going to be more in this spiritual awakening for you that's going to just elevate you even higher and higher and just add to your personal growth, okay? So we need to get over that fear from all the deceptiveness from our past. We need to create space for this to come in, because it's coming in soon, all right? So let's go forward into the future. All right, and see what Spirit is telling us that we have to look forward to. All right, I'll be right back. This will be painless. You won't feel a thing. All right, baddies. There's good things coming here, okay? So in the subconscious, I'm going to start with this one because it's beautiful. Check this out. I know my worth. This is the wish fulfillment card. I mean, yeah, the sun and the Nine of Cups is where it's at. You can't get any more happiness than this, okay? Now, the Nine of Cups, each one of those cups represents holes that you had inside of you created from your past, okay? And as you've repaired those holes and filled up each cup, you're stepping in to your authenticity, and you know your worth, you know your personal power. You've called it back. You've cut all cords, right? If you have not done so, please visit my page and find the video entitled Cutting Cords and Ending Contracts, because that is the first step into this wish fulfillment, okay? Is ending all contracts and cutting all cords to people from the past. All right, it's gonna cause a little bit of like bleh, chaos at first, right? And also when you pull yourself into your personal power, it's a meditation. It's super quick, 15 minutes, guys. That's about it. All right, and then we start to then watch the video on repair sacral energy, repairing your creativity, your abundance center. Okay, because you've got to repair that as well. Okay, our subtle body, the repairing and tending to the health of your auric field is super important. It's just as important as going to the gym. It's just as important as, going to the doctor, right? It's what keeps you in check, okay? And it's definitely essential. All right, because you guys, we're on this self-healing journey, right? So we've cut out all the people in our life that don't serve us. We've cut out all the things. We've cut out all the old self-sabotaging behaviors, right? So we have no substances in our body. We're not overindulging. We're not, engaging in like group mentalities or manipulated behaviors. We've removed ourselves from toxic environments, and have like really removed the mask and seen everybody, right? Because as your vibration lifts, right, you have that ability to step in and harness that gift of illumination, right? And that is seeing people for who they are, right? And their motives, and easily. Spirit has given us that gift, okay? And so we can see that, and it's not around us anymore. They can't even get into our vibration because they have to be healed and repaired to do so. All right, it's like I said, your glow up is huge. You're untouchable. You are. You really are. I'm gonna glow up one more time. You're gonna see me eating by courtside, right? Can't take that bitch nowhere. Alec Beddo with no hair. You're looking good, guys, all right? And you're feeling good, and I can tell because I'm fucking digging your energy, all right? So like I was saying about the subtle body is really then we're connecting. We know our resting state, right? We know our resting state because we have practiced our meditations, right? And we connect into that life force energy. And, our crown, we this is the crown chakra. It connects us to the divine, right? And then we get up in the 8th and 9th, and then we connect into our higher self. And then those are the chakras that deliver the downloads directly from spirit, right? And so then we understand that every thought that's brought into our head at each vision is purposeful. It's for our intuition. It's guiding us, right? We don't own those feelings. We don't succumb to mental slavery, right? We're able to clearly identify them for what they are and let them go, right? Okay, so they just guide our behaviors. That's what feelings are. Feelings just guide your behaviors, guys. They're just guideposts. You don't have to own them. Recognize them. But the first step is getting in your body, right? And then we have the root chakra, right? Which is right above our butt crack. And when we sit directly on the ground and we align ourselves, we can grow into the ground, right? We can get even deeper with that super root right underneath it and connect to Mother Earth, who's healing, right? She takes away all that pain. So once we have recognized it, we see it for what it is, we push it down into that Mother Earth. Or right above that, we have the sacral chakra, right? And the solar plexus, which is where we create and bring passion, right? And heal. And we can harness it and utilize it for growth and change and catalyst. Take all that negativity and turn it into something positive, right? But the crown chakra and the root chakra, perfectly centered in between, is the heart chakra, which is where we end up, right? Once we are perfectly grounded and perfectly connected, then we are nothing but love, which they used to say was the highest frequency, and it's super important frequency, right? It's the frequency you attain right before self-love, right? And stepping into your authenticity. You have to love yourself to embrace your authenticity, right? So it makes sense. Okay? It makes sense that that would be in the journey on the way there. So when you're in this state of alignment, right? And you know, each one, this is our subtle system, okay? That's what the chakras are. It's our auric field, okay? And once we have that aligned, we can make that intention to the universe, right? Where we tell the universe that I am connecting into life force energy, divine energy, chi, prana, right? What connects everything as one, okay? And we breathe. Oh, instantly I'm feeling like so, it makes you a little bit high. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good, all right? This is the feeling. It's a frequency. It's the energy of God. God energy, right? That fractal of source, all right? And when you're in this state, with each breath in, you draw it in deep so that you hit that vagus nerve, all right? When you hit that and stimulate that vagus nerve, it enters you into a theta state, okay? A state of calm. They call this a bliss breath. And I'm telling you, even like life force energy even is denser when you breathe it in. It's like definitely you can tell that that is life force energy. So you breathe that in. You breathe in the life force energy. And you breathe out everything that doesn't serve you. Okay? That's all the negative intentions. It's any kind of evil or magic or negativity that has entered your auric field. And you're cleansing it out just beautifully this way. Okay? And when you align and you enter and you meet at that heart space, you're in a beautiful place of like clear sight for your third eye, right? You wake up a little bit and you know that you can connect to the divine, which are the thoughts that are put in your head at this time, right? And you can see them clearly, recognize them for what they are, right? And then let them go. Right? So you have a couple choices here, right? When you're dealing with issues and other people. Okay? This is where it becomes super easy to learn forgiveness, which in order to end contracts and cut cords, you have to do. You have to forgive other people because remember, guys, I'm telling you that this is a simulation. We signed up for all this bullshit before we came here, all right? This is Dolores Cannon's words, okay? This is the 40 years of hypnosis and her research that really is immense body of knowledge. And if you haven't checked her out, do it, please. She's namaste. Like my love and light goes out to her for everything that she's done, and I'm happy to continue to use her words and knowledge to help everyone else. Okay. Before we incarnated in here, that's when we created those contracts. These were pivotal times in your life. Each new encounter, each person that you interact with, human interaction is not meant to be ways and means of obtaining personal things, right? And that's a real low vibrational thought of looking at people only for what they can give you or what you can attain from them, right? No, we're learning lessons and they're teaching us, everybody, karmic or not. They're teaching us lessons about ourselves so that we can use that as a catalyst for growth and change and heal, right? So we have to look at each one of the interactions that we've had with people from our past and look at the lesson, like that ascended view and what we've learned from them, and let it go with forgiveness. And so it's really easy to forgive these people because they're still hurting and they're still sick. But I promise you, if you give them an out, if you make excuses for their behavior, like it's easy to see why they're doing it and forgive them. It's easier to take their mask off. But don't claim it and don't make excuses for it because it's still wrong. Okay, it's still wrong to have any negative intent or wish anybody harm or to try and control anybody else's destiny, force anyone else's narrative. Got it? we act only in love and help and stand in our personal power and protect ourselves, okay? Because the overall subconscious card for this entire reading is this guy right here. The Seven of Wands. Look at him. This guy wasn't even prepared for battle, right? He's got 2 different shoes on. We need to stand in that power and defend ourselves. Stand up for ourselves and not be a doormat, right? Because we're not. We need to use these to help the greater collective, all right? And help those that don't feel like they have a voice or that nobody's going to help them. But if we can do it, they can do it. So we're standing up for ourselves and justice, right? We're taking those receipts and we're giving them to the proper people. We're exposing that shit. Expose that shit, right? Let's not be a flying monkey. Let's speak on it. Speak the truth. Truth tellers, truth speakers. Come on, guys. We got to make changes in this world. We got to lift the consciousness to a higher vibration. And hey, maybe that's a shadow attribute, but I brought it to the light, right? And I'm using it as a catalyst for growth and change, right? That determination, that power, and that ability to speak for myself intelligently and stand up for what's right and not let this happen to other people. That's fucked up. Some of the things that have happened to me don't need to happen to anybody else. And if I can help it, I'll help make changes. And you should feel the same way. Okay? You should feel the same way. No more. Okay? So, so we've got all these cups, right? We know it's coming in and out of our energy, right? In this state. So when something comes into our energy, oh no, this person left me. Why did they leave you? Let's think about that. Think about it, okay? Because remember, we're running away from situations, right? We're not running away, really. We're removing ourselves, right? This is what that new moon energy is, right? Releasing things that don't serve us, right? Well, a lot of times people sabotage, okay? It's in their subconscious and they don't realize it, right? They're acting out. They're being verbally abusive towards you. They're being mean. They're making up shit, right? And in their sad little mind, they might even believe it's true because they've said it so many times, but they really have to hold on to it because they have created that falsity, and by you exposing the truth, that exposes them. Okay? Right? So we're angry about that. Really angry, right? But I'm not anger. My name's April. I'm not owning that emotion, right? I'm not going to go after them and group up and make up lies, grab a bunch of people, and you know what I mean? Like there's no retaliation, okay? There isn't. We can see it for what it is, right? You can see that person wasn't loved properly, and for some reason they felt like they were losing you, which they were because of their behavior. They couldn't change their behavior, right? So they lost you. So now they have to hurt you because you're just going to leave anyway, right? And here you are on the other side of things, right? Feeling attacked for no reason because all you're doing were growing. You're just growing and evolving and trying to be the best person you could, right? Healing journey, dedication. You jumped in that chariot and we're moving forward, okay? So pushing you into that hermit mode where you felt a little bit alone, but they're like, look, take that time. Take that time. These are our shadows, right? So what bubbles up to the surface, right? Because remember, we're afraid of people now. You don't need to be afraid of people. These people have created wounds in you where you feel like everyone's going to hurt you and leave you and attack you for no reason. You're not in that vibration anymore. And I want you to know that you are not in that vibration. Don't own that. Don't claim that. All right. Pick up that little girl, little boy, whatever you are, right? I pick up little April and I bring her into my arms. Hi. I look at her and smile and kiss her. What's wrong, right? Did they hurt you? Don't worry. You're loved. You're safe. I hug her. I let her know she's all right. I rock her. Right? This is your inner child, you guys. You gotta love yourself and see those wounds behind the emotions that pop up, right? I love April. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you. And you set your inner child down next to you. Keep one arm around them, make them secure and safe, right? And then you go forward in that journey. And anytime she feels that way again, you can pick her back up and love her some more. Hold her close. Because I promise you guys, nobody else is going to validate you besides yourself. You've got to learn to love yourself. And that's what we're doing on this self-healing journey, right? Okay. So that's why it's really important to know what comes in and out of your energy. So the minute you feel any kind of negativity, just know that's coming from somewhere outside of yourself. And you need to address why it's triggering you. Because you should just be able to let it go, right? All right? And then you can take that emotion now that you've figured out the source of it and release it. And be April again, or be yourself again. All right? So we've got this now that we've learned, right? And we've repaired and we've gotten all our cups back. We're in the 9 of Cups energy, that wish fulfillment. Now we have room for abundance, prosperity, wealth, good shit. This is true dreams. This is where dreams come alive now. Okay? Because we're at our highest vibration. We've healed ourselves. You have your inner child is safe for you to dream and dream big and go after your dreams. Okay? So now you're in a really powerful time. We're alchemists now. Anything that comes at us, remember, we take that, we harness it for ourselves, right? You're going to give me some negativity. That's fine. That's fine. Watch me. Watch me integrate that into myself and Tai Chi that away as a catalyst for growth and change, right? And so that's alchemy. Okay, is when that process of changing self, right? The process you go on the self-healing journey. And now anything that you think or say, you're speaking into existence. So anything you want, you guys, is yours. Because check out what's going on. Who do we got? Boom. Boom. 7 of Cups. You can have any one of those cups. Speaking into existence. Thinking into existence. But first, we've got to attend to all that bullshit and address it correctly. Right? And not be afraid to let a high vibe tribe come in. Right? Don't be afraid of people. Spirit is pushing us outwards now, right? That hermiting mode, that hangman delayed energy, we're addressing that now so that we can move forward, right? So we can move forward. Here's the last card in the future, okay? Which is this. This is the 6 of Swords, which I cannot heal in places that reopen my wound. So we're moving away to that calmer water. All 6 of those swords, which is like all those cups. We've addressed all those issues. We're taking care of it. We're taking care of it appropriately. We're not rescuing people. We're not forgetting about it. We're utilizing it for personal transformation and standing in our power. And addressing it appropriately with the appropriate channels. Okay? Because we need to. We need to. It's time to reclaim our shit. All right, guys. Hey. Oh, that was an intense one. All right. And it definitely evolved the second time. So that's probably why Spirit had me do it. I want to let you know that I love you. And if no one else has told you that today, that you are worthy of love, just for the pure fact that you exist on this planet, right? We're all worthy of unconditional love. And if your parents didn't give it to you, if you were pushed away, if relationships haven't given it to you, they betrayed you, friendships didn't last because they were jealous of you, I want you to know that I love you. And you can love your inner child, right? We can give that to ourselves now. All right? Oh, to my self-healing collective, you're all baddies, okay? But remember, those people are karmics, right? I'm not giving them my intro credits anymore. I used to. They get my exit credits only. I'm taking the starring role in my movie, and I don't need any supporting actresses. I got this shit. You got this shit, right? Because we have... Where'd it go? I'm taking all 7 cups. I'm taking every single one of those options for my future, right? Prosperity, wealth, abundance, growth. It's mine. Hey, I see I'm moving the future, guys. I just want to say that in every reading that I have done for myself or for anybody else, I'm getting... This one keeps popping up. I see us moving somewhere, okay? I see us moving somewhere, and I see somebody coming at us as a teacher. a new healing modality coming our way. So be receptive. Let's step into our feminine energy of receptivity. Okay, let's get out of that. We've been in our masculine energy, right? As we healed ourselves, we had to protect ourselves. But we don't have to do that anymore. We've taken care of our shit. So we can step more into that feminine energy, and we can receive the love and the abundance and all that shit that we need, all right? All right. So the law of one states, right? It does. It states that we are all connected as one, right? We are all fractals of source, experiencing the human condition together. We're all suffering from it, right? So it's easy to love one another, and we're all on different stages of this self-healing journey. So be kind to yourself, but be kinder to those around you. Love and light, folks.